Hooray! My favorite place to be. What?
That's cute.
Real mature.
You could say that she's not even batting an eye at his attempts.
Or is she? Because
I'm sorry, that tiny little red bean on my eyelids would probably hurt because he's got claws.
Yeah, but it looks like you just don't give a shit in the picture, and I love it.
Yeah, little cat, real mature.
So we're with this gal. She's kind of tagging along with us. I do recall that she was like told that it's like you'll be all right. Just stay close or something. It's definitely yes, and I don't like it. Therefore, it's good. God, I feel like we're in like fucking goddamn Alien or something. This is bullshit. How dark is it, or is Meeps' sword out? Yeah? Okay.
You can call me Jones, because I'm the cat. No? Okay.
What?
You said it was like Alien in here.
Oh my god. Jonesy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry I did not get that. I feel real dumb now.
That's okay.
Okay, so how far can we see down the tunnel? Does this tunnel look fairly cramped? Like as wide as it is there?
And we just fell down, yeah?
Yeah. The only people who got hurt were me and you.
Yeah, Ruben's just gonna ask if everyone's okay.
Well, my ass kinda hurts, but
I'm good.
other than that, I'm alright.
I landed on my feet.
And I'm gonna use one of my hit die just to top myself off. It's just a D6. More
Is
fun
it
with them.
dusty?
Huh?
Is it dusty in here?
No, of course. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 more hit die to just completely hit myself off. Because I rolled a 1! And I'm taking average. Because why do I ever trust myself? I'm gonna get up and, go over to, the corner, I guess. And peek around it. And see what might be there?
I'm going to turn Dawnbringer down just a little bit.
Sure. So 60 feet. Oh, right here. Oh no, you're good. This is actually a pretty good idea.
Looking up, would it appear that we could crawl our way out of this, or is it like there's no way we're just gonna get back up?
Well, that's
Okay, well
unfortunate.
that rules out that, so we're gonna have to see where this tunnel leads.
Just to be sure, I want to cast Pass with a trace on us because I'm scared. I'll
Cats without trace.
You gotta be
Cats-
okay.
yeah.
Cats with no tracers.
You need a moment, Beard?
Cats with trousers.
Okay,
Yes.
Beard, I am actually sufficiently skeeved by this music, and... Mhm. Jelly typed Zuki says pants without a lace. I'm gonna turn back to Ziara and ask her. It's like, do you remember if Zarin mentioned anything about purples and fungus?
I just have a blank stare as the player does not remember. Because it sounds familiar, but that's it. Hold on.
Vizarin's the guy we're working with.
Yeah. Oh. Wait. Would guidance work?
You already did it.
Oh, right. Oops. I just reply with maybe.
I'm just gonna look back, and I am going to creep forward a little bit more to like this this spot, this corner.
I'll stick to your butt.
There we go.
Marks, don't get left behind.
Oh.
Also,
Oh,
I hope that.
wait, where is
also,
it?
I hope that Han person is following. Also, there you go.
What is with Roll20? I can't move.
Do you have it selected on the right tool? Are you on the right
No, I'm on it, but like the thing is, I don't know what it is about like always just zooming me all the way in and I can't see crap, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're all the way on the left. Really need to update their system, I swear.
Yeah, they do need to like really
This-
work on it.
This ding dang thing is not intuitive at all these days.
I'm assuming that Hane is following us, even if the marker isn't moving. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So that she wasn't, or that they weren't dead and we just left.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we won't go hungry.
I want to try climbing up.
See, I wanted to flex real hard because Beard was like, it's probably actually going to be a really difficult climb. I'm like, bullshit, Misty Step. but I'm going to let Shaw do his thing.
Okay. I have the goggles of dark vision, or whatever they're called. I put on my goggles.
I just imagine these really bad those glasses that make your eyes really big. Those look really derpy. Yeah.
Bifocals.
We call them gem jar goggles or gem jar glasses. I don't know why.
I call them Coke bottle glasses. Yeah. It's like.
Okay, to the party, I'm just gonna mention there's nothing living up here, but there's a lot of bones.
Bones? I'm gonna try to
climb. A lot of bones.
I'm going to try to climb.
Probably meaning that something does live there, but is just not home.
Possibly.
But how would a random cave like this get so much... never mind.
Slightly better, but mostly the same. My hoofies find hold!
You have a mountain goat moment.
No, I think I'm just having a competent cow moment or something.
Maybe you're just feeling a bit like one of those mountain goats.
No, that's if she got a natural 20.
Okay.
That's fair.
I gesture with both my arms against all the bones. Hmm?
Does the air in the room feel the same? Did the other place though? I'm how similar? Okay, that's I'm okay. Can I get yeah.
Before I climb up, I want to scan that little mushroom cave for anything that looks like the size difference mushrooms, or something that looks a little bit unique. I don't want to go in. I don't really want to go in too far.
I'll just lay there and not move at all.
I meant to do this.
Are you okay
I'm a druid.
Impromptu nap.
She's a druid. She's communing with the earth.
Can I
communicate with the pebbles?
Can I toss down a rope? Just to offer some help? Yeah, I'll do that then for anyone else who wants to get up.
I'm gonna move down over here to see like what's around this corner.
Don't go too far.
I'm staying close to the wall.
Don't stay too close to the wall.
Listen.
Remember,
as past experience has taught us, don't stay too close.
I am paying attention for weird wall crustacean feelers.
Wall crustacean.
Basalt lobsters.
I'm just a little sleepy. Do the bones make crunchy noises when you walk on them? Damn, what a waste of a nat 20. I don't think I really need it, but I might as well.
we have to.
Point of D&D, Beard.
Dungeons and shh.
You can only talk really, really quietly. I don't even know if my mic picked that up.
I heard you.
I heard
Okay.
Clearly, you were too loud.
Oh no. I guess I'll gather up some mushrooms. How many do I get? So I don't completely waste that nat 20. Okay, I'll take a couple minutes before I go up the little slope. Four. Okay. I'll catch up in a minute.
I'm going to tiptoe sneakily forward to this over here. I'm curious. Sneaky! Sneaky. I know I'm out of range of Ziara. Oh boy. This is...
Excuse me.
As if on cue, the music built up a little bit and felt a little tense.
all according to Kate.
Editor's note.
Is that your rope?
Yeah?
Nice.
I'm gonna see if I
Oh no!
I'll get up and try again.
How far down? Okay. Let's see if I can see from here. God!
Okay.
I tricked you the first time. I meant to pull that.
It was very convincing.
Thank you.
Meeps is going to call from where she's gathering mushrooms in that other tunnel and go, yeah, right?
I'll Misty Step to the ledge. Just... Mm-hmm.
Ziara, could you go check on Sabra?
Actually,
I'm getting nervous when she's too far away from the rest of us.
how easy was it to get all the way up there? Because otherwise, instant move.
She was just being cautious. I'm gonna...
Oh. Ruben, am I going the right way?
Yeah, she went past the corner there. Is she not there?
I'm gonna... No magical feeling on it. Oh, okay.
I'll walk to the pit, I guess.
Oh my fucking lord! Alright, this dice is going to jail.
I'm just like, oh, there you are.
Room is like, shit, now we will lost Ziara as well.
Man. Mm-hmm. Oh. I'll put it in my pocket. And then looking back up, actually, I'm gonna look down. Can I see the bottom yet? I'm gonna pick up one of the bones and toss it down.
Is my 10 minutes up yet? Dang. I just decided I was gonna invest what I was looking
Okay, that is a drop. I'm gonna look up to Ziara and be like, we can't go this way. Can you toss me down a rope?
Oh, my robe. Can my robe see into the pit? Because I think it's 120 feet dark vision. Yeah, that's not to go down there. I'll stick out my hand to help Brett.
I am 30 feet down.
30 feet.
I do it anyway.
Noodle arm activate!
Almost!
I can hear you.
Oh.
Wait, really?
Son of a bitch, I have been muted on OBS this entire fucking time.
No!
Oh no!
Wow, Beard. Oh wow, Beard's been muted. Oh shit.
Oh fuck! Oh well.
Damn. I'm so sorry.
Oh well.
I mean,
I'm glad someone said something in chat because I had no idea.
Real quick recap. I found a fucking ring on a bunch of fucking bone.
No, my microphone, specifically my microphone, was muted, so they've heard literally everything but me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just saying, like, don't worry, y'all. I found some bones on this ledge.
Yeah, there's some bones on that ledge.
Let me tell you about me old bones.
When she dropped the bone, it took 12 seconds for her to hear the echo, just like echoing up the shaft.
And I did not find what I was looking for in the mushroom cave.
Meeps, you just finished harvesting all of your food.
I'm gonna look at Ziara and be like, I appreciate your
Thank you.
Assistance.
Your assistance,
Quote,
unquote. but you should probably toss down a rope.
I have rope.
I have rope.
Did I hear a cat meow?
Yeah, Maple.
I wish Thorn Whip would work without hurting someone.
Yeah, just fucking slap me with Thorn Whip. No big deal.
I have rope. Can I toss it down?
Yes, you hold on to the rope and you toss one end down.
Come on.
Right. I'm gonna try to climb back up.
Strength check from Ziara and an athletics check from Sabra.
So bad. I put myself in this position. What am I doing? This dice has been fucking with me.
So guidance would work with this or not? I'm fine.
As you're preparing something, you can cast guidance on yourself. Yes.
Okay, so now I could roll and then.
Yes, because you haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
And you know the check is coming. Like, you know you're gonna have to hold on to the rope while she pulls it.
Oh no.
So 13 strength.
Yeah, so it's only a -1 instead.
Or excuse me, it's 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, total it's only a -1. You're right. Yeah. And then Savra's athletics.
So, like, should I use my inspiration point?
I cannot say that.
Oh dear God!
I cannot. I cannot answer any questions pertaining to should I do so and so.
This is more to my party because I rolled really bad. It's not a 1, but it's not good.
I think you should if you rolled under 10.
What is it total? Tell the party that.
The total is 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. Please use your
Go for it.
inspiration.
Please, dice. You had one chance, pink metal die, and now you're done.
No, you're in timeout zone.
Oh, thank God. Okay. At least these 2 dice decided to play nice.
The last thing we need is for Savra to fall into a pit.
And die.
She has enough
On
spell
impact.
slots. She has enough spell slots that she could get out. It might take a lot, but
I mean, yeah, sure.
We need something with feather fall on it.
I mean, if she was level fucking 14, it wouldn't be an issue at all. None. 16.
fly.
Yeah, I could just fucking fly.
I'm surprised you don't have the fly spell already.
Just for like character reasons.
I turned the fucking.
Why's your phone keep going off?
Speaking of phone going off, I will be right back real quick. I'm gonna go take my meds.
Okay. I will wait then.
Oh.
Well, actually, go. Oh, it'll just be faster for me to just go do it real quick.
Yeah, go.
While she's gone, can I climb the rope?
I actually have to put everything on pause until she gets back.
Oh, okay. Because I already rolled.
Yeah, time is frozen right now. But I can say that while we've been doing that, you were climbing up the rope, and so was the NPC. So what was your thing?
Hold on, let me hit enter. I had already typed it out. I don't think I need the rope.
That's a satisfying sound. 32. You easily climbed the rope, and so did the NPC. Mark's just kind of strided up there. He has enough.
Big enough.
He's big enough that there's literally no way for him to fail what that DC is with that rope there, and his stats.
All I can imagine is that he puts his foot up there, he grabs Ruben's rope, he kind of tugs on it a little bit, Ruben almost falls down the slope.
Oh no, Mark's fucking do that.
No, not to be mean. He's just like, okay, here I go, I'm gonna climb up the rope. But he's so big in comparison to Ruben that Ruben kind of goes like, oh.
Oh God.
Emily.
Kitties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, kitties.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I was about to say it's like we don't know what they're saying, but they're saying they're talking to each other, and Jelly's laughing, so I'm like, it's got to be kitties.
Call text chat. It's technically kitties.
Oh Jesus! God dang it!
I'm gonna grab some water real quick. We are
Okay.
back.
Glad she's quiet. Little shit cat. I mean, I love you, Dad.
What'd she do? What'd she do?
She's been a terror today.
Yeah, she's been very bitey this morning.
Aw,
It sounds like Maple.
sounds like she wants to play.
She's jumped at my toes when she was in her danger tube.
I like that
My
name.
team while playing games. I call it danger too because she keeps shooting through it, and if you walk too close, she may attack. Or like.
Oh yeah, she wants to play. She's ready to play.
We used to have a danger tube. The cats lost interest.
Oh, we still have it.
Yeah, but they don't use it because they just don't care.
Maple will sleep in it if I take it out. Because she likes to sleep in it. But, the reason I put it away was because somebody was having potty problems, and also Maple ate the strings off of it.
Yep.
That's not good.
Bye, Zuki!
Bye, Zuki!
Hope you have a good day. Or at least a passable one. Speaking of, I'm gonna go bug Maple. I'll be right back.
I saw this posted in another server, Buxby. I don't even follow this person.
Oh, I just retweeted it. It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I want to draw Bucks in the same outfit.
It's a very pretty dress.
Mm-hmm.
They did the fluff really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to browse their stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I thought I was out of one of my pills, and I kind of freaked out a little bit.
Ooh,
Oh, thank
yeah,
goodness
that's
you're
something that definitely deserves a freak out.
You're okay though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
That's the thing, because I was like, I know I picked up this recently, so why can't I find it? And then I just it was in the very back of my goddamn drawer. Knocked over, rolled into the back. Apparently my sink drawers in my bathroom are deep as fuck. So that's neat. Anyway, how about that's strength and acrobatics check? Or athletics. Also, wow, Meeps had an acrobatics of 32.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting for everyone to get back.
Oh, did everyone else step away too?
No, Jelly did. She's sitting down now.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Meeps, as you and Hane and Marks climb up the tunnel, up the slope, and Sovereign Ziar, you start hoisting up Savra, You all kind of like get to the top of your respective climb when you all start hearing like crumbling rock that's being like destroyed and crushed, as you all suddenly hear echoing down from where you used to be a horrific screaming noise. As Meeps, Marks, and Hane need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
Hey Ryan, stuff is happening to me. You can't be up here. I'm sorry.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw. Let's fucking tumble.
Sure.
I would like to use a luck point.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Through it.
Also, if you look at the map for me.
I'm looking.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, that is not good.
Waiting for everyone to look.
Alright, so I see the map. Oh dear.
Oh dear lord!
Okay, so here is the dex save.
Because of the image of the worm, I just imagine that's the exact pose. He's not even crawling like a worm. Side dashing.
Woo!
Oh, did it like?
Here I go!
Did it like fuck up? It was supposed to just go in a straight line, stopping every few feet.
No, it did. It's just like its pose is the same.
Oh,
Direction,
no, yeah.
No matter what. So it was just like, it's kind of like on like when people take like images that represent people on maps and move them like slightly.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of funny. Anyway. Oh no, Marks.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Just realized one of my pages of notes isn't open. I literally had everything
Did you eat it?
but the monster's stats up. No, I did not eat it.
Get it? Like the tweet? No?
Also, what was Jinx talk? Yeah, earlier.
No, not on the stream. That's not right. Where is... Click. There we go. Okay.
You want paper?
Alright, so as you all kind of like are looking around and trying to figure out what that noise is, you all suddenly see that giant purple worm careening through the tunnel as it enters the light from Dawnbringer. You all kind of like turn and look. Oh, you had advantage, Marks. This is Danger Sense.
Oh!
It's a dexterity saving
That's
throw.
right. I keep forgetting Danger Sense. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be much better.
You never know, dude. Sometimes the difference between a DC is 1 point.
Okay, well then, add two to that.
So you rolled
So
12.
12.
12 total.
I wrote I rolled a 7.
Yeah, so 12 total.
Yeah.
I
think it's gonna make a difference.
And as you all just kind of like watch this thing careen through the earth, it's just like a very strange like screaming,
Like
howling, like grinding noise, kind of like the weird worm in Dark Souls 3. That weird noise.
Jeez, not that thing.
oh god, you mean the big thing that like
Shoots
lightning?
lightning. Yeah, like that
The
first
fucking
scream
part
of it
thing.
coming out, or like a dragon's first howl of waking up kind of thing, as
Mhm.
it bores through a portion of rock ahead of you, and makes a tunnel ahead of you, and you can hear it careening through the rest of the tunnel. Rock and stone grinding, and the sound of stone breaking and grinding. Marks, you take... Where'd it go? Hold on, I dropped the dice. 18 piercing damage as this thing's teeth grind across your body, but you are able to at least duck enough that you actually don't go into its mouth. But
Jesus.
you can tell it was a very close call.
See what I mean? Sprite.
Yeah.
You can also tell that it was not trying to eat you. You were just in its path.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
19 piercing.
Oh, that's not bad.
Says the barbarian.
Yeah, says the barbarian.
I mean, he would say that. It's like, oh, it's not so bad. It's like blood's pooling from his head.
With just a big old baby smile on his face.
It would be him. It's like, I'm alive. Everything's good.
Get the paper.
Just hearing you play with Della, it just makes me smile.
It's the best.
I love Della. That's gonna be the only reason I visit Sweden.
Oh.
So am I all pulled up now?
Yes. It's as you got to the top and we're kind of like standing up, you all heard that noise. You heard Marks and Meep scream. You and as well as Hane.
I'm gonna
Yeah, she's
rush
fine.
in here.
And you saw the purple worm careening through the tunnel.
I'm running to my friends who almost got eaten. It's like, oh my god, are you right?
Oh.
I'm just going to shriek something about "not again" as I leap out of the way.
Not again.
Not again.
This happened before?
When I was trying to come back to you guys with the party to get all those people, and somebody got eaten by a purple worm. Meeps is now afraid of purple worms.
Oh my god.
And Marks is like, that's fair.
Yeah, Sovereign is also like, yeah, don't blame you.
Well,
I'm afraid of them too, and this is the first time I'm seeing.
well, like
See
you see, like the marks like dripping down, the blood dripping down Marks's chin, and he just looks at Meeps and goes, "It's like that's fair." In the same like tone, like amethyst.
Is Hane all right?
Yeah, she was able to basically like push herself in the corner of the tunnel, and the tunnel also was about 20 feet tall, and it kind of like crawled through the top of it.
So, Sarvos is gonna ask her, is like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, good. So it like just... So the worm was on the ceiling?
It was
Technically?
crawling through the tunnel.
Okay. How many of the how much of the bones got disturbed?
It was crawling kind of up. It's super long. It's like 40 or 50 feet long. So it's little D&D icon is not very representative of it. So imagine it as long as the thing from Dark Souls. So it was using its leverage against the ceiling to just continue, and it just burrowed a hole through the wall to yourself.
Okay, but I mean, did it disturb any of the bones? Did it carve anything through that? Do we see the floor at all?
About right here, towards the actual new tunnel. Yeah, you can see some of the bones are gone.
Is there floor there though?
Yeah, you can see the stone floor, or at least the new stone floor because it carved some out.
Well, on the bright side, we're in the right place, and I'm gonna start going over here. No one got hurt, and we're in the right place.
Alright, 1 second. Hold on.
We're doing okay.
One second, sorry, I'm actually gonna pause real quick. I have to keep track of a lot of different things right now, so
you're good.
Okay. You see... Oopsie. That. You can see it opens up into a larger cavern.
I'm gonna... hugging the worm wall.
Stealth check.
Okay. No. Oh my fucking god! My rolls today are shit people.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing for the wrong reason.
My rolls today are shit people.
Yeah, because the way you said it, I don't think you added a comment in your phrasing, so it's like my roll are shit people. So now I'm imagining you're rolling literal shit people, not just like your rolls are shit, but you're rolling shit people. I'm just seeing humanoid turds.
Oh jeez!
Sprite.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Sprite. Have you seen you watched Steven Universe? Have you?
I've seen it till the quote unquote series finale. Yeah.
Did you do you remember the melon Stevens?
Yes, I do.
That's what I imagine with what Susie said, except they're not melon.
Oh my god!
But
I
you know what makes
love
it funny?
my friend, but Jesus Christ, you
know what makes it even funnier? I can hear them now. The noises they make. I'm so sorry. Buxby's got my back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Thank you,
Like,
phone.
it could have
funny.
been worse.
It could have, yes.
It could have been worse.
Could have been better though.
It's true.
So are they just gonna be randomly plowing through here or what?
I mean, it is their nest, technically, so...
So we'll have to be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to be sneaky deaky, please make a stealth check.
Extra sneaky.
And then while you're near within,
May as well.
while we're within Ziara's aura, you're gonna have a +10.
Oh, it will +10 itself?
No, just give me your normal roll, and then as long as you're near Ziara, it's at +10. So just give me your normal
Ziara,
roll.
please stay
There you go.
near me because I am...
Clippy
Don't
cloppy.
run away from me.
Well, keep up with me.
Mark holds Ziara's hand. It's just like,
Aw.
it's like I'm big and clumsy. Help.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
wow.
60 feet is a long way. Wow. Okay.
Meeps is just silently parkouring around the tunnel on all fours.
I mean, she is a mouse.
Are you talking about dark vision? She messaged 60 feet. I don't know if that was... Hello?
Hi.
I thought you were just kind of thinking aloud.
No, I was asking
There.
weird.
I think it might be dark vision.
It may be longer for me.
Buxby, I'm not going to reveal the map for you because you were the only person
Oh.
that sees it.
What do you mean the only
As-
person who sees it?
She can see 120 feet. You can only see 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
I wish there was a way for, with dark vision and stuff, that you could reveal it to certain people only. 'Cause
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
Sabra, you cannot see the ceiling. None of you can see the ceiling. Ziara, you can see the ceiling.
Guys, there's
It's about 80 feet up, and cemented together and anchored against the walls, floors, and ceiling
Excuse me.
are strange silvery spheres wrapped in a stone-like cords and like gunk, and they are suspended in midair all throughout the room. There's just like dozens and dozens of them, and it's deathly silent in here. You see a single giant spider, Ziara, kind of like on the ceiling, just kind of like prowling on the ceiling right now.
I tap Sabra on her shoulder.
It
and
hasn't
point
seen
at the
you.
ceiling.
Hmm?
Spider. Spider.
Where? What?
There. Yeah, I point at the ceiling.
I don't see what you're pointing at.
Spider.
I'll take your word for it.
Hane says, kind of like gets really excited but also really scared, and in a really hushed voice, she's just like, "This is a nursery. Those are eggs. We found them. We need to get some."
Yeah. Ziara's saying there's a spider up there.
Is it a
You're muted.
spider?
Oh wait, no,
Huh?
it's just really laggy for you for some reason. What the hell?
Where?
Yeah, it just like caught up for me now. Like Vixera's music also caught up.
Okay.
It was weird.
It took like 5 seconds for her voice to come in on chat. Anyways, go ahead, hon.
Is it a spider, or is it one of those half-person, half-spider things?
I look at Ziara.
I look at Beard.
Wait. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
It's not a spider at all. It's a brand new car. It seems to be just a normal spider.
Alright.
A normal giant spider. However normal those are.
I tell him that.
Good, we don't have to worry about it doing magic.
You can tell that the closest cluster of eggs right there is suspended 30 feet off the ground. Savra, you can barely see it, but this cluster here, the southern one, is about 50 feet off the ground. Ziara, you can see 5 more clusters of eggs at various heights off the ground.
Okay.
There are 4 anchors that are anchored to the ground. The rest are all to the walls or the ceiling.
I'm gonna get bold.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get bold, Beard. I'm gonna get bold.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Roll 20. There we go.
What the fuck? Oh, telekinesis. Okay.
I'm using my last level 5 spell slot, and I am going to see if I can pluck an egg out of one of these clutches or something.
You grab hold of one of the eggs that are kind of suspended on the closest thing, and you pull and you pull, and you can tell that it's like stuck in there.
Fuck.
Because when you pull, it almost feels like you're pulling stone, and you get the feeling that it probably weighs way less than 1,000 pounds. But since you're pulling on it, you're pulling on the weight of everything in the room, kind of thing, because it's all one cohesive, weird, stony goop thing. Hane kind of like comes up to you and says, "We're probably gonna have to climb and harvest."
It was worth a shot. Actually, I have a better idea. I may as well make use of what I got going on right now. How do you feel about floating for a couple minutes?
I can also be a bird.
Me or
Anyone who wants to do this?
Me.
Okay, Ziara.
I jump in front of Hana. I want to
Hane.
pronounce it Dutch way. I know. I want to pronounce it Dutch way.
No, yeah.
His name reminds me so
You're
much
fine.
about Dutch.
Okay. I am going to lift you with my mind.
Oh, yes.
Since I have this spell going on for like the next 9 minutes ish. Try to get 2 or 3 eggs. Who knows if we might need some extras. Okay? Okay.
Alright, you
I'm-
go ahead.
I'm just gonna say it's like I'm going to attempt to lift Ziara with the telekinesis spell.
Easily. Ziara, you are being lifted by something. You need to make a
I mean, is she willing?
I am very willing.
Well, I still have to say, what is the...
It says make an ability
strength.
check.
Okay, so she's casting a spell on you. It would be a strength check. Do you want to make the strength check?
Yes.
That would be resisting the spell.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, I don't want to resist it.
Then you choose to automatically fail the spell check.
Well, wait, hold on. It says the creature is restrained.
While holding on to it, yes. So it cannot restrained 5e. She can't walk around and move. That is correct. Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Attack rolls from the creature have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so she could still move her hands.
Yeah, she can still move around. Like, she can wave her leggies and her hands.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So yeah.
Yes, we did decide that, Zara. We did decide that. We did decide that.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you, that's not a thing you can do. As much as you want it to be.
Wait, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for you, fortunately for me, that is not a thing that you can do.
I am so curious as to what
I can't wait to see.
she's doing.
She can't do it, so I'm just gonna. Okay.
No,
wait.
I'm also just going to tell Ziara. You know, be very careful because of that whole spider thing. Okay? Be sneaky.
Oh my god. No. You can't do that to something that already is. Ziara's stealth is 17 plus the pass is 27. Got it.
Okay, let's do this thing. We're getting fucking Mission Impossible up in here.
Oh wait. Actually, before you...
Okay, what?
I was gonna say, like, Meeps can go invisible, right? What if you grab her and we have floating eggs? Maybe that's suspicious to things here, but maybe less suspicious than a floating cat grabbing eggs.
Time is ticking, by the way.
Time is ticking. You already volunteered. Up you go.
That's what probably my mindset, where it's like, we should have sent the mouse.
As you're floating through the air, you're just like, why didn't we send the invisible mouse? Please roll me 2d4.
Sometimes invisible mouse is currently kind of.
Oh my lord!
Okay.
Paranoid. Oh no.
Zara, you kind of get up there, and she holds you in place. Sarva, you know the spell is coming to an end very soon, so you're holding her basically right on top of the strand of whatever it is, so that when the spell comes out, she just kind of like stands there.
Yeah.
And Zara, you kind of like examine it for a little bit, and try and figure something out.
Can I
pull on
lick
it
the
a
egg?
little bit. You try and figure out how it's stuck in there, and then you kind of look at your own claws, and, like, shrug a little bit, and start like clawing at these weird strands. It's almost like it's both stone and some sort of elastic material. It's really strange. It feels like stone when you touch it, but it has elasticity, even though it has that same like hardness and resinous. It almost feels like a weird stony resin. Now that you're up close, though, you notice that the eggs are about 3 feet in diameter.
Holy shit, they're huge.
Yeah.
You kind of touch them, and they feel... You can actually feel the heat in it, and you can Give me a nature check, actually. Okay. You kind of think that the shell is extremely tiny. Like the shell itself is extremely thin. Like
Okay, then. Okay.
fragile as shit thin.
But I have beans.
You have beans. That is a thing.
Hmm.
It's not for me. It's not sticky. What was your question?
I was gonna say if it's possible for me to wrap my body around it.
You could try. It's a 3-foot beach ball, essentially.
But then I'll be safe. Wait, 3 foot.
Yeah, 3 foot in diameter.
Brain. 3 feet.
It is a meter in diameter.
That's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Just under a meter, I think.
Yeah, it's under a meter.
Yeah, it's big. But it's this weird resin stuff is not quite sticky to the touch, but you feel like it's adhered to the eggs because it was wet at one point, and that's when it's actually like sticky. So you actually start using your claws to like cut at the strands.
Okay.
And as you're starting to cut, you all hear another rumbling and another scream, much like the first.
Oh dear God.
I'm gonna plaster myself up against the wall as much as possible as soon as I hear that scream.
Hold on. Ziara, you saw it at the far end. You all just kind of like froze as the kind of like erupted through the cavern and echoed through the entire cavern as if it was happening right next to you. Ziara, south of you, just inside your sight. Hold on, let me double check here. Yes, you saw the purple worm 120 feet away from you, careened through the cavern slightly, and continue off into the wall in a different direction.
Okay.
And it takes a good 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. It takes a good, 30 seconds for the sound to stop echoing through the entire cavern.
We need to work fast.
I was gonna say, and I continue with the eggs.
Okay.
How much? I'm gonna send a message to Ziara and ask her how it's going and how much do the eggs weigh. Does she think?
By this point, telekinesis is worn off. Ziara, you kind of feel your whole body kind of get released suddenly, and you drop about half an inch to the strand, and you catch yourself a little bit. It's pretty steep, but you're able to stand there fine. And you feel after about 2 minutes of work total, 1 minute before the screaming worm and a minute after, you feel like this egg is completely free.
Okay.
So if you tried picking it up, it would probably move.
I will try it.
Okay, give me a second. A grave oversight.
Huh?
Nothing bad.
Oh, okay, good. Okay with that.
This is some good music.
Mm-hmm. It has me actually legitimately anxious, and it's perfect for the scenario.
Okay, unfortunately, the book does not actually fucking tell me how much a purple worm egg weighs.
Okay.
Fuck.
Here's a question. Do you suppose it weighs less than a dragon?
I'm going to say, Ziara, you are not strong enough to lift that egg. You try, but because it's so large and it's got something in it, it probably doesn't weigh more than like 100 or maybe 150 pounds. But you personally do not have the strength to lift it.
Well, I was gonna say, not even if I turn into an animal, but I don't think I could carry it.
You would need opposable thumbs.
What if...
As an octopus?
Do elementals have opposable thumbs?
No. Not technically.
Do I see that Ziara is like trying to pick one up?
Yeah, you can see her like testing it, like pulling at it and lifting it a little bit, and like.
Okay, I'm gonna send her a message and ask her, does she have one ready?
Oh, you message like okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
I'll
using my
reply.
message cantrip.
I tell you,
message.
it's ready, but it's too heavy.
Can I see the one that she's trying to pick up, or
yes,
is the okay? I'm gonna use my level 6 spell slot then to recast telekinesis and pick it up to bring down.
Yep.
Can I cling to it?
Yes.
So you can take me
as
with
it's being lifted up, Ziara, give me a strength check.
Can I roll guidance?
Well, I was gonna hope that you were gonna get another one.
What?
I was hoping you were gonna get a second one.
But what are you? Can you cast telekinesis on multiple things?
Well, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll go with whatever the last egg.
Okay, so
however many you want to bring.
Go ahead and give me a 2d4 roll to just real quick.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
there's
I'll
one
do it again.
Okay. As you start working with this egg that Savra kind of lifts away, you have a better like standing, so you can actually like get another another egg. Hana is really excited as you are slowly bringing that egg through the air. Savra. And as it gets close, she kind of like looks at it, like gets real close to it, and like, oh wow.
Savra's just going to like kind of nudge it closer to her.
She like gets real close to it and starts examining it. And like touching it and just like really wide-eyed, sparkly-eyed, just like, oh wow, wow.
I love your enthusiasm, but put this in your bag.
As she kind of like lifts up a satchel. What?
How do you intend to take this with you?
Oh, I was gonna carry the thing. My party died, and they had the holding bag. Yeah.
All right, then you'll stick with us, and I'll stick it in my bag of holding then.
And it makes that noise exactly.
Can I just not do that because I have a bag of holding too? Can I just pull my bag over the egg?
It's like attached to stuff, and it only stretches so far.
But
No, don't worry, don't worry. Once you have it ready, I'll levitate it, and then you can just like wrap your bag around it in the air.
yeah.
Or some shit like that.
All right. You put the egg in your bag of holding.
We got ourselves one purple egg. By the, I forget. Is someone attuned to and using the Stone of Luck? Because that's something that's in my bag of holding.
I don't think anyone is using a Stone of Luck because I think when you got it, no one had a attunement slot available.
Gotcha. All right, so it's just one of those extra things that we have right now. Cool. Hello. How are you?
I summoned that I would paper.
All right.
Wrappings.
As you're kind of standing there waiting, Savra, you notice that there is a drow coming into your vision.
Not the same one who has been with us this entire time?
He takes a step forward, and you both see each other, and he just stops, and he doesn't move. And he goes really wide-eyed.
I'm just gonna look at him, and...
He takes a single step back out of your sight.
I'm just gonna be like, alright. Cool.
You all hear, shuffling, and very hushed voices.
What did the guy look like?
You didn't have enough time to check. It was just a drow wearing standard armor. A few seconds later, two more drow step forward with a third who looks heavily armored. They have their hands on their weapons and are eyeing you very warily.
I'm just
Hane has a suppressed squeal and just runs.
Okay.
You see the other drow kind of like freak out. But the two drow in front of the third kind of like sidestep, and Hane like throws herself onto the middle drow, which is a drow female.
How touching. That must be her party.
You hear extremely hushed, like excited, like "Oh my god!" like trying really hard not to scream. Hushed, whispering in Undercommon.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to like whisper in their direction. Or actually, no. How far away are they?
They are about 60 feet away from you.
Message isn't concentration, so
No,
I'm
it's
just
not.
I'm going to send a message to Hane and be like, I'm super happy that this appears to be your party. But could you keep it down a little bit? We're trying to be discreet here.
Well, they're being very quiet. It's just you can hear their hushed whispering is all. Like you can tell that they're whispering.
Yes, and I would like them to shut the hell up for a minute.
She kind of like stops and like looks over her shoulder at you as she gets the message, and you get a response in Undercommon. And then she kind of blinks and like looks back at her mom at this other drow, and this other drow kind of like puts her finger on her mouth and like brings it back to her mouth and does the shh motion. And then those two, she looks at her companions, you actually see more drow kind of like filter into your vision, like a whole adventuring party. None of their weapons are drawn. They're just kind of like
okay, that makes me less nervous.
If we're lucky, this will go well.
She seems to be giving like silent commands or very hushed commands and like pointing at the eggs, and you see 3 drow like expertly just like climb their way up one of the strands and start very quietly hacking at one of the egg clusters as these 2 kind of like walk up to you.
Cool.
And they get to there. Hane kind of like hangs behind. And this other woman, this drow female, she's standing very tall and proud. She's in gear very similar to what is the night elf, the undead lady, Sylvanas. So very dark leathers, very silver embroidery here and there, hood, and she comes up to you.
How's Ziara doing on like that second egg?
As about 2 minutes are left in your spell, 4 minutes are left in your spell, she's kind of like goes, Zara! And she's pointing at the egg.
I'm gonna try lifting the second one.
Wiggle a little bit as this person is walking up to you, and you're kind of like looking at her, but then looking at the egg of the corner of your eye, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
just like kind of just like
one
going...
hand pointed at the egg, just like, yeah, hold on, I'll be with you in a second. Yeah, hold on. And the egg kind of like shifts a little bit and then floats and starts floating away from Ziara. Ziara, are you gonna try and grab onto this one?
Yes.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Can I guidance?
Yes, because you already had this plan in mind.
It's because it's strength that I do not trust my strength.
You also already had the plan in mind. This is not spur of the moment.
Oh my gosh!
As the egg kind of like shifts in the thing and starts floating around, you just kind of like squint your eyes at it, crouch down, and like leap. Do a little bit of a flip and land perfectly on top of the egg, and you're like perched like a cat with your 2 feet on the balls of their feet and your fingers on the egg as you're just kind of like floating through the air.
It's very comical. And I'm gonna bring it down and set it on the ground in front of myself. And
the drow female looks very impressed and like has her eyes like really wide and is kind of like leaning away from it as she's watching this egg float through the air.
When I set it on the ground, I'm gonna turn to her and be like, "Sorry, hi."
Who are you?
That feat just made Mark's flash.
What is the purpose of your being here?
We are a task party who needed a purple worm egg for our client.
I see. From the deepest pits of my heart and my soul, thank you. My daughter I thought was lost forever. I don't know how I will ever repay you, but know that I promise you, if I have a chance to repay the debt, no matter what it may be, I will. And she puts her her hand out towards you.
I'll take her hand.
You go to take her hand, and she actually leans forward and puts her hand like all the way up your arm to where it's like at the crook of your arm, almost at the elbow, and just like grips really hard and like slaps her hand on the back of your hand, which is near her elbow, and her eyes are like super serious. She's like, you get the sense that she's doing something for her behalf that means a lot.
Cool.
And then she releases your hand and says, "My name is Zora Hallan. I am Hane's mother. We are here also to procure an egg, but unfortunately we were set upon by a worm as we were drawing near, and we thought Hane was lost."
Good thing we found her.
Yeah, it's not a problem. She's honestly been no trouble at all. I mean, no, not to make light of anything, but she was kind of shaken, so
I do not blame her for being such.
Yeah, I don't either. This place is terrifying.
Speaking of which, we should get what we need and get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yes. Well, I initially got a second egg for Hane. So if you want this one, you can take it.
Oh, thank you. And she kind of like does a snap with her fingers, and two of the drow from the party that are still here like run over. You see them. They have like a backpack almost, and they open it up, and the mouth like opens up really wide. One of them carefully lifts the egg and puts it in the backpack, closes it. Looks to be another bag of holding, but one that you're not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
They stand up, salute her, and walk back to the party. At which point you hear a very soft, just single whistle, just like one tiny little thing and a snap, and she like looks over her shoulder, and the three up that are about 50 feet up are hoisting one of the eggs and give her a signal, and she nods.
If you don't mind me asking, what was her name again?
Zorha.
Zorha, was it?
Yes.
How, we kind of ended up down here by falling. Would it be alright if we followed your group out so that we could get out of here?
There's strength in numbers, especially when dealing with worms. Of course.
Perfect.
You see the three on the 50 feet up hoist the egg into a backpack similarly, and then they scurry down the line and get back into formation and await at attention. Both Honey and Zora kind of like are looking around warily, and Zora just kind of looks at you and says, "We should leave."
Let's. I'm gonna look to my friends and be like, just like, let's go.
And she says, "Avoid the echo chambers. That is where the sounds echo for warning." At which point they walk south towards their party, and I'm assuming you follow.
Yes, following.
Very much so.
Following.
All right, give me a second.
Welcome in my safety bubble.
So glad they're not hostile.
Me too. I'm really glad that Hane is not totally screwed, because I felt really bad for her. And I'm also really glad that she didn't get swallowed by the worm earlier, because good God, this could have gone worse if she wasn't here.
Nah.
Now we're just gonna hope that the worm doesn't come by again.
Yeah, I'm still hoping for that too. Fingies crossed!
Sorry, I was doing something. There we go.
You're good.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and just gonna... You all kind of very creepily... Give me another stealth roll real quick, as everyone's mindset has changed since.
Oh, I wanted to say /RP something. The whole
Go ahead.
With how her mom responded to Savra, like after we follow them, I'm like, I want to nudge Savra's like, I can't wait till we find my parents.
I'm just gonna smile at her and just nod.
That's nice, Shaw.
Apparently, like, my actual anxiety for being here is like real for Savra. Like super real.
I like how I failed, but it's still a 10. Well, technically 20, but...
Sorry, I was doing something. Is Sprite here?
Sprite is muted.
Oh, I guess he got a phone call. I guess that's what that noise was.
Oh, yeah.
In that case... Where is it?
And I'm gonna grab some more water. Be right back.
As you all kind of like start creeping away, Ziara kind of gets a real dirty glare from a lot of the drow as she just kind of like starts talking really loudly and excitedly to Sabra.
Oh, it's like, what? Do they hate the backseat? But I forgot I walked by.
Yeah. And you kind of like stop and like hunt and like scrunch down a little bit as you follow the group. And the party seems to be like examining things as they go along and lead you on this tunnel. But everyone freezes as you all hear another rumbling and screaming coming. And they all look around very frightenedly. As in front of you, you actually see a purple worm explode from the rock and continue off into the nothing, off into the darkness and into the cave system.
God, I hate this.
And everyone kind of like stops and like breathes for a second, as then the expedition continues. And leads you down this path here. She explains that the way they came is no good. It was caved in from their initial encounter with a purple worm. And this...
Phone call, sorry about that.
No problem, we figured. This seemed like the best place to go. They didn't want to see if there was... they are familiar enough with how purple worm nests go that the only entrances to and from them are the tunnels that the purple worms themselves make, which they sometimes block off over time. So
just by like movement,
it's better to go on a fresh path than one that's not fresh, because
that makes sense.
Purple worms don't really go on the same path twice very often. But they lead you down this tunnel. Hold on. And it is about 6 or 7 hours later that it's about 6 or 7 hours later where your parties kind of like stop and catch their breath and decide to camp for the night.
Yay! We made it.
I want to thank the people for their assistance.
Yeah, same.
You're welcome.
Mark says the same. Mark says the same.
I've had Ruben jokingly. He's like, "You're welcome."
As that track is no longer
needed. Whew. Well, that went really well.
Could have gone a lot worse.
Yep. We could have had to fight one.
Oh,
Don't jinx it.
we still might, yeah.
True. I'm gonna cross my fingers.
Well, it's not like they're like like smart or anything, right?
I don't know. I don't know how.
You really want to stress test that?
No.
I just thought they were like
God no.
Dumb, hungry worms.
Zora kind of like chuckles a little bit and says they are sentient enough to feed. That is about as intelligent as they are. They are not intelligent creatures by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, they're just animals.
They very much are.
Says the mouse.
She gives you a weird look as you say that, and she agrees. More monstrous than animal, though.
Sucks they're not beasts.
They are monstrosities, not beasts.
Well, I'm glad everyone made it out all right. I really hope I never see one ever again. Perfectly honest.
Gotta agree with you there.
I wish I could share your sentiment, but unfortunately, as the hunter team, it is my duty to return.
Well, you have my sympathies, but also admiration, because all I have to say is wow. The fact that you have to do this more than once
As often
is
as is needed, unfortunately. And with the strange circumstances at home, the need is great.
strange circumstances at home?
I do not wish to get into it. But suffice to say, there have been strange occurrences and coups and infighting, as well as a good portion of the city being destroyed. There is a lot of recovery to be had.
Might I ask, where is this?
Menzo Baranzan.
Oh, we heard that before, right?
Yes, we have.
That's the main Drow city, yes.
Oh, okay.
I was, kind of hoping that, and also dreading it at the same time.
What,
It's
hoping
like,
that they
oh.
were from Menzo?
Yeah, because it's like, sweet. We have an ally with that place, kinda. We have this ally. Cool. That could come in handy.
Never know.
Yeah. Hey, she said she would repay us somehow, and you know what? I'm not gonna call it now, but I'm just gonna say it might come.
Ruben's gonna suggest that when the time is appropriate, we can maybe just ask them about the list that we have and if they have any information about any of the things on there that we're still missing.
I don't know if we should, though. Because, Vizarin is technically, an outcast, isn't he? That's, the impression that I kind of got.
Technically, yeah.
But, showing the list doesn't mean we're giving the name.
And we don't have to show them the entire list.
Okay, fair. So that's true. They know the area, so maybe they can give us an idea of.
It's just a thought.
No, I see where you're coming from now, and I agree. I didn't think about it in that way.
Okay, so what you doing?
So, as I open up my Google Docs and see what we're looking for, we got an intact, unhatched purple worm egg. Check.
Do we know that it's gonna stay unhatched? How do we?
Actually, that's a good question.
I'll ask the Drow
Yeah.
about it if they have any information.
As long as it's not being incubated and fed and checked on by a parent, it will stay unhatched.
Is it
Though these are very early on in development, I highly doubt there is actually a creature inside.
Is it if they do hatch, is it like dragons? And where the first thing they'll see is their mama?
Ruben's gonna look at Ciara, point, and go, Ciara, no.
She kind of
No.
puts her hand on her chin and thinks about it for a second, and says, maybe. I have never attempted because I do not wish to be anywhere near a hatched purple worm and how hungry it probably is. But I would imagine so.
I pout at Ruben though.
So you, being from Menzo Baranzan, must know the area around here pretty well.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I was trying to deal with something on my phone. Yeah,
you're good.
At least between here and there, yes.
I don't suppose in your travels here, or anywhere else in the Underdark for that matter, you have come across anything called a Timask?
And she kind of thinks about it for a second.
It's a type of mushroom.
Well, luckily she had advantage because that's a natural 1. She kind of thinks about it and is like, no, I do not. Unfortunately, we do not go anywhere where demons usually tread. Though I do know they usually tread in the labyrinths.
The labyrinths.
Yes,
That's where we have to go to, right?
I'm gonna
maze
look. I'm gonna
of ruins and tunnels that have somehow all found themselves in one place, either through some outwardly hand or just weird, strange circumstance. Far to the south.
I'm gonna look on my map that Vizarin gave us, and is the labyrinth marked?
Yes, the labyrinth is slightly marked. It's just kind of like a general dotted outline of a big area. And it's far to the south.
About how far from here is this labyrinth?
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, and she kind of like thinks about it, and one of her drow kind of like leans in and like they whisper to each other a little bit in Undercommon. And she comes back and is like, we would assume from here to outside of the Purple Worm's territory, it would probably take you. Where the hell is it? There we go. It would probably take a day or 2 to leave the Purple Worm area in the straightest path south. Unfortunately, you stay in their territory if you go east towards Menzo Baranzan. Probably 6 or 7 days of fairly decently easy travel until you start getting near more heinous creatures and more dangerous terrain.
Well, that's probably where we're going next. Good.
I don't know why you would ever wish to go there, but I wish you luck on your journey.
I'll be perfectly honest. Neither would I, but as I mentioned, for our client, we're gathering pieces for him.
If you don't
some ritual.
mind me asking, what a ritual? What do you need?
Looks at my party. Okay. we
Brownie
need
face.
Yeah. We need 1 feather from 6 different angels.
She just blinks and just like recoils a little bit as she's like, "What the fuck?" comes over her face.
And Sabra just kind of like looks at her and just mouths, "I know." Heart of a Garistro. 13.
She winces.
13 Timesks spawned from a footprint of a Garistro. Or other 2 demons that I'm not even going to bother mentioning because that's just a big nope. A few drops of blood, or she swallows and goes, Eker from a demon lord.
She kind of like just brings her hands up and like rubs the bridge of her nose, and she stops. She's like, "What in all hells would you need these horrific ingredients for?"
You know what? I'll be perfectly honest. We're trying to stop what's going on at your home.
Her eyes kind of go really wide.
It's demons, right? It's demons.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it's demons or not. They do not tell me such things. All I know is that there is chaos, and part of the city is effectively destroyed. There was a magical explosion months ago, and we are still trying to recover. I mean, there have been demon sightings and demon attacks more lately since then, but I know nothing of any demon lords.
Okay, well...
Hold on. Sorry, what's this gal's name again?
Zorha. Hold on, let me...
Zorha.
There we go. Her icon now has her name showing.
Gotcha. There you go.
Where's her icon?
Zhora.
Oh, we're all the way over there. Well, just listen, just don't think I'm crazy here, but whatever's going on at in your hometown is fucking demons. And we're working for someone who says they can undo it all.
Oh, well, that would be very fortuitous, at least. I am glad we were able to help each other then, as it seems we have a common goal of keeping my city safe.
It's more than just your city. Actual demon lords are roaming down here.
Oh, that would be news to me, but that
we know of at least
very frightening proposition.
We know of because there's Demogorgon.
There's 3 that we've encountered. No.
Demogorgon. We kind of dealt with Zugtamoy slightly, but we didn't encounter her. We just kind of encountered peeps who...
We were close.
Encountered my brain.
Yeah. She did try to infest
Zugtamoy was very much a thing you didn't see, but you knew was inside a giant building in front of you that you ran from.
We were close. We thankfully did not encounter her.
Thank fucking God. So yeah, Demogorgon, Zugtamoy are the only 2. Well, no, Demogorgon's the only one we can confirm, because we fucking saw him.
Didn't we also get close to the gooey boy?
Jewyblex?
Yes.
You have not seen or encountered Jewyblex, but you have seen and encountered one of his minions.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was only followers then.
The Pudding King!
So we at least know for sure Jewyblex, and we also had the crystal that messed with my wife's mind and Ziara's. So, and whoever, what was that one's name? Or do we know, or do we just believe, or is it just a?
It's Oromykos. It is Oromykos is not really a demon lord. Oromykos is an entity. It is the personification and consciousness of every living plant, fungus, etc. that exists in the Underdark.
What is that?
No, the crystal that made Ziara
go mad. Same with Song.
Mad. That wasn't a plant.
I wasn't what.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you were asking about the skull.
Crystal.
I thought you were asking about the skull thing that you guys had a nightmare and a vision about with Ziara being a druid.
No.
No. The crystal thing was oh shit, what is that demon lord's name? Fraz Urblu.
Okay, because Elida confirmed that one, I think, right? Or was it Seraphine?
Seraphine.
Yeah.
She has a higher religion check.
Okay, so Choppa is just going to list off the ones that we have confirmed encountered either directly or passively.
And then maybe also mention that we managed to survive putting eyes on Demogorgon.
So I mean, I think that kind of explains itself with the whole we saw him.
Mm-hmm.
But I will assume that Meeps pipes in and mentions that it's and we fucking survived.
scrambled our brains for a little while, but we survived.
Yeah, it was not a good time. You had a weird... You had a weird creature head for like a couple hours.
It was a snake.
She face palms and just like, don't fucking remind me.
Meeps does not like snakes very much.
I don't remember what happened to Savra. Didn't she just get like paralyzed?
I think so.
I think she was like paralyzed with fear at everything for a time.
No. That was Ziara. Ziara was like panicking about everything. I think Savra was just like... I know Ruben was unconscious.
Yeah, Ruben just fucking passed out for hours.
Marks
was like clutching a piece of like a severed foot or arm or something.
Yeah, it was a piece of bone.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the thing with Savra was she couldn't speak.
I think she was just like catatonic. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that.
Anyway, those demons, those ones, those are the ones that we've encountered.
It's extremely troubling to have encountered any demon lord, let alone so many on the material plane.
Which is why it's everyone's problem.
And she kind of nods a little bit.
I'm just gonna say, I am really surprised and admire your ability to not freak the heck out down here.
Unfortunately,
right now.
It comes with practice and becoming numb.
She's screaming on the inside.
Internal screaming.
Internal Wilhelm screaming.
Yeah.
Or what's the one that's like really long and it's like, yeah!
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the other famous scream.
It's the one that's at the beginning of Our Real Monsters.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we're just like resting for the rest of the night.
Unless you have any other RP to do.
Taking a heckin' nap.
Taking a heck of a nap.
Sprite that's perfectly accurate.
You finally saw it.
Getting my spell slots back.
Sabra.
My mind is full of fuck.
Susie, did you see what I put in call text?
No, but I'm gonna look. Ziara spotting the spider. Call text. Explains what the party needs. Zora. What? Yeah, basically.
It's like, it's like Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like, who are these people and what the fuck?
My head is full of fuck.
Ooh, I need to roll a d6 for Panzer Shield.
With that, you all party for the night.
Sweet. I rolled another 1. Good fucking god. That's 2 charges. Whee!
I love this new dice tray.
That's right. Using the
yeah, I have a new dice tray, guys. I have my Adventurer's Arsenal from Wormwood came in, and I'm using it. It's made out of Zeracote. I got really lucky. It's some beautiful goddamn wood. And it's a whole like dice vault thing that I can hold a fuckload of dice. I've got 4 d10s, 3 d8s, 4 d6s, a d4, 2 d12s, and 4 d20s, and I could probably fit double that in here.
Nice.
Very cool.
And then
Wait, that's the one you got from the Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's like lined with felt and stuff, and if I wanted, I could pull out some of the felt and I could put a figurine in here. It's big enough for that.
I really want one of those.
I have a mechanical pencil that's hand-turned on a lathe made out of Zeracote that uses 3mm pencil lead. So it's real thick graphite.
Little chunky boy.
And it's very small and dainty. It is very tiny in my massive fucking hands.
Yeah,
And
like I said, it's small.
the wood honestly feels like it's made out of plastic. Is how like well polished and well lathed this is.
That's really good.
And I'm just really happy because the dice bounce around a lot better in this tray than they did in the previous tray, and that sound is very very satisfying. And the whole system disassembles and like folds into the dice tray, so it's all compact into one thing. Sorry, I'm a nerd when it comes to woodworking.
No, I want one too. I really, really, really do.
Oh hey, it's the Meeps that you made.
She looks really good, actually.
Yeah, she does. I need to make a new Hero Forge thing.
That's really cool.
They update Hero Forge all the time.
Yeah, I need to check it out again.
I need to purchase this.
And paint her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
you need to make her again to see if she's updated, but yes.
Shit, that was the thing I was gonna say and I don't remember.
Did you see my message about the donuts?
Yes. Is right. Shit, what was I gonna...
Call us heroes, and that's it. We're done.
Right. Oh damn, they have a lot of stuff now. Close that. So the night goes by, you all have a big happy camp family over the span of like 60 feet of tunnel because there's so many of you. Have about 2 or 3 campfires. And
there you go.
You start your day once more in the company of this big group, and you do not need to make any checks as this group is making them for you. Because they are professionals in their field. They're doing the work for you.
It's home turf. Gladly, please lead us.
She's also almost demanding that she helps you. She in no way is using this as a repayment, as she still doesn't know how she's ever going to repay you. But as you guys are told that you have, you start journeying for the day, and about 5 or 6 hours after you have journeyed with them, you did have a run-in with some driders, but the group that you're with made very quick work of them and basically just avoided them more than anything.
Okay, so
2 of the people made basically distraction, and your whole group just basically ignored them, and then about an hour later the 2 of them caught back up.
I was gonna, like, with that being something that, like, I guess we encountered, I think Sabra would have asked, it's like, okay, so those things are not, like, cool with you guys.
Driders are an abomination. They are... That is a punishment.
A punishment?
Yes. Those that have betrayed and been ostracized by the goddess Lolth are given that form and outcasts.
Oh, damn. Well, that's,
completely opposite of what people think.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's about a 6-hour journey before you get to a point where your purple worm caverns are starting to become like less and less frequent, where they're no longer intersecting very much, until you get to a point where you're actually in a normal cave system. And it feels really weird to suddenly have like actual room to breathe. Very synonymous in the back of your mind with reaching the surface for the first time after 3 months. Because honestly, it feels like open air almost with how big it is. And Zora explains to continue going off in a certain direction. And they are going to head to Menzel Baranzan, and that the labyrinth is south. And she says, if you are ever in Menzel Baranzan, find me. I will do anything I can to repay your favor.
Thank you.
And then Hane comes over and shakes your hand and thanks you for saving her life.
You're welcome. Glad you're not in trouble.
I am as well. I would be without my mother. I am only an initiate after all, and she kind of chuckles.
Yeah, but you'll be alright. Alright, let's go find this labyrinth, I guess.
And as her party starts packing up and walking away, she just kind of like salutes you and she says, "Safe journeys, my friends."
To you as well.
And then their party scampers off.
How nice.
Hooray.
How
They didn't
nice.
try to kill us.
Sometimes drow are okay.
Yeah. Look at that.
At least when you help them out.
Look, I'm just glad that they didn't attack us.
It's a rough situation for everybody.
No joke.
But yeah, I'm glad that we didn't have to fight.
I'm honestly surprised.
Same.
We're usually not that lucky.
Just
Well, maybe
saying,
our luck's
there's
maybe
a
our
lot
luck's
of,
turning around.
a lot of things at work at any point in time. You easily could have all been in the belly of a purple worm and trying to hack your way out of it, or having to save a companion from it.
I almost thought that's what was going to happen to Marks, and I was like, "Oh dear God!"
It almost did. Had the purple worm actually been actively attacking him, yes, he would have been in that purple worm's stomach.
Different DC for like not trying.
Maybe.
Squints eyes at.
Maybe. But yes, you were left to your own devices as the exploration party of Drow fade off into the blackness of the caverns.
I guess we'll make as much ground as we can today, right? Excuse me. Yep, that's the sound of us.
Everyone agrees by doing woof, woof, woof.
I'm sorry.
Piper.
We'll take a very short break once Jelly's food gets here.
Okay.
Just so I can stand up and get some water. So you continue on your travels for the night. And it is about another 4 or 5 hours before you feel tired enough to be resting. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Thank you, Piper.
Hi, Piper.
Hi, Piper.
It sounds like Maple.
That was precious.
A little bit less gurgly than Maple, but yeah.
Thank you for tolerating me picking you up and putting my microphone to your face. Well, we made a lot of progress today, it feels like. And we're not even done.
I was not expecting you guys to get through that so quickly. It was,
That's good.
You got some really good stealth rolls, and you honestly avoided a lot of bullshit.
Every time you mentioned a worm crawling past, it was like, oh, here he goes.
Yeah, every time,
Ready
like,
for
I was like,
initiative.
here we go. This is it.
You never really set off any quote-unquote alarms. You never got too loud that a purple worm came to investigate. Because there was an instance where there was a purple worm that was basically going to go around the entire room looking for threats. But you all kind of just avoided that.
Nanny patrol.
Pretty much. What's going on here? This is my eggs.
Hey! What's going on here?
Jingle's like a little problem.
Guys, we got jingle problem over here. The eggs are going nuts!
Eggs are going nuts!
I'm so sorry for my loud outburst.
Fucking love. I love that shit. God damn it. Someone in chat named Pundercracker said you wormed your way out of that dilemma.
That's Lou.
Tell Lou to
it's
stop.
Lou. I just like how the name is Pundercracker and they say pun.
No, you don't like that. No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I love it. It's my favorite thing about his name.
You wormed your way out of that dilemma. That's hilarious.
No.
Why do you not want Lou to have this?
Seems like she's having nightmarish flashbacks.
I'm just like looking at it's like the Lion King, and I'm just looking at you like, now you know how I feel with you and Poku. I'm kidding. Don't.
It's Fu as well. So you continue on for the rest of the day, about 3 more hours of travel until you get to a point where you're tired enough for another rest.
I'm so glad we're making progress, because good golly. A small part of me figured maybe we should, like, go back with these first couple ingredients that we have. But you know what? Fuck it, right?
Why
It
not?
should be fine.
Yeah. It's probably safer for us to be holding on to them.
I'm not gonna say anything that the joke that I'm making here should not be taken in a malicious manner, but as Shaw said, famous last words. We should be fine.
Squints heavily at DM.
Hey, I don't have anything deadly planned.
Yet.
You
And
say
I
as
do-
we
I
are
do
trying
not
angel
believe.
wings and all the other stuff that's on the list.
Nothing.
not
Nothing I have
dealing-
planned is outright
dealing-
going to kill you without you getting a chance to say no.
We're dealing with demon lords.
Unless the rolls say we do, Beard.
Never know.
I don't want to know.
Speaking of, by the way, I actually have my dice tray. Actually has an engraving on the side, and it says it's something I came up with myself to be engraved on there, and it says "Fate be cruel, fate be kind, whichever it may be, fate be mine."
I like it.
And then my dice vault says "Beard's Dice of Fate."
I like it.
Yeah. I was very proud of myself for that little poem. So yeah, you wake up for the next day, and you begin your travels once more. So let me have a survival check from everyone, please.
All right. If my thing doesn't get in the way, sure. Okay.
See if I want to survive today.
Do I choose to survive today?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. Since we.
What 2 are we doing? Survival and
Just survival.
Oh, just survival.
What the heck? Roll 20.
Damn.
Roll 20. What have you done? Oh my god.
God.
Okay, I need to. All right, hang on.
That's 2 dice going into the
timeout pile.
The timeout pile for the day.
30, 20. I'm just waiting for the thing to. Oh, fuck me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's all 5. You feel fairly confident you are not getting lost on your path southwards towards the labyrinth.
Sabra almost gets lost a couple times, but
it'd be pretty shitty to get lost before we get to the labyrinth.
Meeps, was that with with any bonuses to survival?
Yes, I only have a +1 to survival.
You rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, despite some of your companions some days being like, no, we should totally go this way, and everyone else just be like, no, we're not. No, you're drunk. Come on.
Put the keys back.
Stop being drunk, Meeps.
Savra a little bit. Meeps too.
I guess those berries were a little fermented, my bad.
It's about 6 or 7 days of travel. It's fairly easy. It's tunnel work that you are extremely familiar with. Not the path itself, but the way it works, like the way the earth moves and the caves are formatted.
Mm-hmm.
You will easily avoid multiple encounters with Umber Hulks, Ettins, Orcs, just various things in the ground in the Underdark that you've dealt with before, but it's almost easy just like avoiding them as actual threats. How you are now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about 5 days later after you started when the topography and the cave
suddenly changes and we're dead.
Slowly starts changing,
no,
and then you die.
No.
But it goes every once in a while. You'll see like a worked stone, like a paved stone, in the middle of this random ass natural cavern. And at one point you saw like a wall kind of like intersected by the tunnel, like how sometimes in Minecraft when it puts the dungeons down and then puts the tunnels, and so you have like just the corner of a castle or a dungeon or whatever, like poking into a natural cavern.
I'm gonna take your word for it, but I know what you mean. Natural cavern parts sticking out.
Yeah, every once in a while you'll
often.
see like an actual like worked stone wall, kind of like protruding into it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm actually starting to like get a little like foggy headed. Not nod off, but like I think I need food, even though I had breakfast.
Do we want to take a lunch break?
Oh,
take a lunch break?
We will once the food gets here.
I ordered.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's break time. Okay, let's knock on the door. We're gonna take
Perfect.
like a 5-minute break. We'll be right back.
Okay. gonna make.
All right. So we left off with summarizing the 6 or 7 days of travel, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Your topography was kind of starting to change. Getting a little more used. Instead of like natural caves, you can see like more wear and tear in the stonework, like people walking along a lot. And you get a lot more. You're getting a lot more winding paths and branching paths than you're used to. And as you finish off this 7 or 8 day journey, and are basically in this new locale, this new structure of cave systems around you, you feel an overarching strangeness to the air.
I don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
Hold on.
Oh, cool. They actually have like all the weapons separated out in their own little area.
Okay. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Thank
you.
And camping out in this new area is strange. There's a heaviness to the feeling around you, as if there is something oppressive just around the corner. And it's not unnerving, but it is discomforting. It's just a nagging in the back of your mind that is just there.
I don't like it.
No, sorry,
I don't like it.
You muted.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, I can't hear you. There you go.
It was just turned up really high, sorry.
Whoa! For bases, you can make it like a GM screen clip for like initiative and shit.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, or you could do a slot base if you have your own slotted minis.
That's cool.
Yeah. Neat.
Anything specific for the night?
Nope, just gonna stay on edge, I guess.
Oh, God, roll 20. What are you doing? There we go.
Do we have any idea of where we're heading now?
Labyrinth.
Yeah, we're heading to this labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're sliders to make the character look bigger, they do not work if you set them to max.
It's because you need to change the head size, which is a separate slider.
No, the body itself is really awkward.
You can. There should be sliders to slightly change that.
I said it. I tried it, but it still looks awkward because it looks wide instead of like proper round. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Fucking curves just gives them thighs for days.
Yeah, but it looks really off.
I can make a more accurate lilac.
And then the booty slider. Fuck yeah. That's great.
Hey guys, want to see something great?
Yeah. Of course.
Hold on.
Oh, Buxby! Oh my god!
I tried.
She's beautiful!
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Lilia, you should put in...
The only thing that really throws me off with the animal people is the hands being superhuman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good hands, but God.
I'm sure they're come
yeah.
out with animal hands.
I have those on Meeps, and it looks really weird. She's got like big, detailed man hands.
Mm-hmm.
You should put Lilia in your other D&D
I want to
chat.
see. I want to see. Where is she?
Caltex.
Caltex. Oh, look at her. She looks good. So I'm gonna throw this into Caltex, and look, I made a Savra.
They have butterfly wings now. Cool.
I made a Savra, you guys.
Share her.
Oh my god! Susie! Why is she dead on the ground?
This is called Eternal Mood.
I like how much empty space there is around that show.
I was looking at poses and I couldn't help myself.
Savra heckin' gives up.
Savra tired. Savra ready to sleep.
All right. So yes, you are now.
Is the screen supposed to be completely blank for us?
It's not. You guys are
Roll20?
right there.
I
Refresh.
do not. Yeah, I only see my the red, the green, and blue bubble you get with your token. That's the only thing I see on screen.
Oh yeah, I would refresh Roll20 then.
Yeah, you're gonna need.
It
a
sounds like
refresh
it
'cause
borked.
It's the same for me.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. We're back.
GM screen banner base. That is so cool. Or a slot base if you already have a like a 30mm
Here
base.
we are.
That's really cool. Okie dokie.
I love it how they literally have a pose called "Come at me, bro."
Yes.
Mm.
I'm not surprised in the least. So, as you begin your journey again for the day. Go ahead and give me survival checks to keep from getting lost and perception checks to keep a lookout.
Okay.
Damn.
Stealth?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misclicked.
I thought I
God,
just
we're in
misheard.
a white void now. Oh
No,
no.
and I knew it was survival, but it's right next to stealth. I must have accidentally clicked the other one.
I like it how... Oh, no, your perception was the one that had the 20 on it also. Jesus Christ.
It was perception and survival.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least there's that.
God. My brain farted and I misread the name wrong and I read it as Meep's Clover Rare. That's not it.
Meep's Cloverier.
And because I read it that way, it's like, I've never seen that name before. But then I realized, wait, no, it's Clover Ear.
Ear, not rear. No plants on her butt. Just ears that are shaped like a leaf. Owie.
Okay, here's a different one for call text. Bam.
Close it. Whoa, how'd you get that crazy... Is that spell effect?
Mm-hmm. It's the large fireball. And
Damn.
it's the en-guard pose. So the hand is like drawing it forward.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like, at first I thought it was a cloak. And she's like, ah, shit. Fucking cloaks anyway.
Yeah, I kind of thought she was like flipping a cloak also.
Fucking get out of my way!
Why would you close?
So how fucked are we?
Oh, that fucked, I see.
Beep.
That sounds pretty fucked.
I accidentally unplugged my headset right after I asked that. So what I miss?
Oh, us saying, oh, we must be pretty fucked because we just heard a beep.
Oh.
One of these days, I'm gonna have a bronze Elena statue. That's pretty fucking dope. Anyways.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Let's see here. We had a 16 stealth and a 6 perception. Excuse me. 7 survival and a 16 stealth. 7 survival, 6 perception. 16 survival, 12 perception. Marks.
Yes.
Survival and perception, please.
Right, sorry. 18 for survival, 10 for perception. Hang on. Let's see. There you go. 23 for survival, 15 for perception.
Okay. Alright. As you continue, the tunnels start winding in a very confusing pattern. It actually does start feeling very labyrinthine, I think is the word.
Labyrinthian.
Labyrinthian, thank you. As you continue, But for the most part, you feel fairly confident that you are at least headed in a general southerly direction. Unfortunately, you don't really have any exact coordinates that you need to find. But for the most part, you are confident that you're not getting lost and not going, the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
And about 4 or 5 hours after you start your journey, you seem to come across a fairly large cavern. It's not well lit, but it is dimly lit. You can see the entirety of the cavern, and in this open area, there seems to be like a small mountain, almost like it's a small rise, maybe about 40 feet off the ground that you're on. Almost like it's a tiny little pride rock, essentially, with one just like jutting like surface.
Mm-hmm.
Perched right on top of it is a strange tower. The vaulted. Hold on. It is like a dark metal. And you can tell that the other side of this little mesa that it's on is a actual like cliff. It is a square tower that looks to be about 20 feet on each side. It is about 30 feet high, the walls, and you see about 3 or 4 arrow slits in each wall. There is a battlement that crowns its top, so it's got like parapets and things. And on each of the corners, there seems to be a stone-carved gargoyle, just kind of sitting there, in its carved, different material than the dark metal that the rest of the tower is made out of, just statues. And sitting in the middle of the wall that's facing you as you enter this cavern is a sturdy looking door that seems to be made of the same dark metal as the rest of the tower. You do not hear or see anything else.
That does not look good. Did he mention anything about watchtowers?
He did not.
I don't know what to do.
Your path is kind of like intersect with this cavern. So as you walk into the cavern, you can see the tunnel where you're going further off, but this is also the scene that you see.
You can just ignore it.
Are we on a different map now, or
no? There is no map for this.
Okay, just making sure.
At least not yet.
Can we tell, based on the architecture, who might have built it? Like, does it look like it's like dwarf or gnome?
Oh, okay. It seems to be a door big enough for pretty much any civilized folk you could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a small-sized door. It is not a medium-sized door, but it's It would be large. It's large enough that a large-sized creature could walk in if they wanted to. It's like a double. It's a fairly large door.
I just look to my companions and just. Do we want to like just sneak past it, or? I mean, that's the only thing that we can really do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you have Flukes go ahead just to make sure that we can have a planned way to get out if we get discovered?
All right. Fluke. Please be invisible and scout ahead a little bit.
Can Fluke look through the arrow thingies in the what's it called? The building we're in front of? See if there's anyone there. Or are they closed?
Do you want me to send him in to check it out?
Yeah, just to see if someone is watching us. Or could be watching us.
Be invisible and go around the building and see if you can see any people.
Okay.
Be careful.
He turns invisible. And he flutters off. Okay. And it is about... Excuse me. I'd say about 10 minutes later that you see Fluke return, and he kind of like perches on your shoulder again when he returns. Oops.
Did you see anyone?
No, I didn't see. There's like, it's dark in there. It's very shadowy in there. There's no one in it. There's a skeleton in there though.
Was it a moving skeleton?
No, it was on the ground. Some of the bones were broken. But it wasn't moving. I think it was dead.
Yeah, usually skeletons are dead, but sometimes they get back up.
Oh no, yeah, I think it's dead.
Okay, good. Dead's what we want to hear.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we can move forward. Maybe we can take a look inside, see if there's anything that we can, I don't know, take with us.
It seemed like there were 2 floors, but I could only see into the first one.
Let's still be careful, because maybe there's people on the second floor. You never know. All right, gonna sneaky forward.
Okay. You creep forward, and the tower just kind of like sits there. What happens? Get closer.
I don't trust it.
Like, what do you...
Just, like, walking past it.
Oh, so you're not going up to investigate, you're just walking away from it.
No, I thought about investigating it, then thought about not, so take a look at the door.
Walking up to it?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk up to the door. You look at it, and it is closed.
Is it locked?
It is a smooth door. There's no real, like, markings or anything on it. It's just a big metal door that matches the same metal that the tower's built out of.
Can I push it open?
You push on it and it doesn't move.
Marks!
Sorry. Okay. I could do that. Do I have to...
Marks,
quietly,
you kind of like call for Marks, and Marks is like, what? Okay.
Sorry.
Marks comes over,
Perception.
and what are you having Marks do?
Can you try to open this?
Okay. Yeah, Marks will help. And wait, you don't give him a pickle jar right now because he just rolled a nat 20.
He tries to open the pickle jar and smashes it.
He takes hold. He touches the pickle jar and the lid just explodes off.
No, he touches the pickle jar and literally a nuclear explosion manifests in his hand from the pickle jar. You saw that filler episode when Goku just picks up a glass and it just shatters in his hand. That's basically what just happened. So yeah, whatever couch Marks has to move here, he's gonna move it.
Marks goes up to the door and kind of like looks at it, and gets right onto it and like pushes it. Like you haven't seen Marks's muscles bulge this much in a long time, but that door, like after a good minute of Marks just like exerting it, like you can see veins and muscles bulging, like. What the fuck? And the door still does not move.
Well, I guess we'll just go past it. Let's go.
Knock on the door.
Oh my god, fine. I'll knock on it.
You knock on the door, and 10 seconds goes by. 5 seconds, or 15 seconds goes by.
Look, nothing.
Nothing happens. You can tell that the metal is slightly magical from your touching and your investigating, though. Like
it's magical. Probably opens with a code word.
Oh, possessively.
Sorry, Beard.
What?
You were talking.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm listening to you talk about the building and the door.
This door is... There has to be something, Sabra. We must know.
What? How high is like... like, are there windows or are they just arrow slits?
They are just arrow slits.
I can go in, Susie. Or Sabra. Let me in.
Fine. Go, do your thing.
How high is it from the ground, by the way?
30 feet. The walls are 30 feet high.
Turn into a finch.
I want to. Like, could I climb it?
They
or
are
is it too smooth.
They are smooth walls.
What if someone would fling me?
They'd have to throw you that high.
What if someone were to lift you again?
Actually, excuse me, the walls are not smooth.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Oh.
They are, it honestly looks like a like a chess piece almost. Like the whole thing looks kind of like a chess piece.
Okay. If I turn into like something small like a mouse, could I climb it?
Climb it? No. The metal is smooth. There's here's a good picture of it.
Oh, Sabra, lift me in there.
This is what it looks like. Once the picture loads.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm ready to lift. I'm ready to lift you once you're ready.
Yeah, I want to go in.
Try to open the door first thing. Got it?
Alright. Mm-hmm.
The arrow slits are so small you'd have to be a tiny-sized creature to fit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like if a mouse, would a mouse work?
Yes.
Okay, I want to be a mouse, and then have...
I was gonna say, if you fucking say she's never seen a mouse before,
She has never seen a mouse before, ever in her entire life. It's not like she had a pet mouse that is on the surface now.
Oh.
Yes, there it is. I forgot, but like...
It's not like she's been in a party with a large mouse this entire fucking time.
Alright, so you turn into a mouse,
Mm-hmm.
and you are now in Savra's hands.
I'm squeaking at her like really enthusiastically
Oh.
to do her thing.
all right,
She wants you to cook?
You want me to give you uppies? Okay. All right, I pick her up with my hand, and then I'm gonna use telekinesis to gently float her up to the window or the slit.
All right. You could probably use Mage Hand, considering she doesn't weigh 10 pounds.
I'll try Mage Hand instead.
Just saying, that's the difference of a high level spell slot and cantrip.
I know. I didn't think think if Mage Hand would work.
Oh no, she's definitely small enough for Mage Hand.
Okay, then I use Mage Hand.
All right, you Mage Hand her up, and do mice have dark sight?
I think so. Otherwise, I'd be a rat. Because I think rats at least do. Dungeon.
Rats do. Mice do not.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it.
You're a rat. Okay.
Be a rat, yeah.
You are a rat.
She would have chose something that had dark vision.
Sorry. Couldn't help it.
Inside is... Hold on. It is an open room. There seems to be a ladder affixed to the back wall. And there is a trap door leading to the next floor. There seems to be a pile of bones and cloth in one corner.
Okay. That looks dead. Is there any, like, line of life at all? Because I imagine the building not being very big that I could easily shoot from room to room or...
Give me perception
floor to
roll.
floor. Okay. Oh, I need to... What's my...
It's your perception, not the rats, because it's your mental faculties, but not it's physical.
Thank God.
Okay. You look about the room for any signs of life, and you actually notice it's pretty dusty. You see in the remnants of whatever cloth and bone is in the corner, you're pretty sure there is some sort of reflective material in there. The dust is not disturbed. The trap door appears to be closed. And that's about it.
And the trapdoor is going, I assume,
up.
to the...
To the next floor.
Okay. Okay, is this the same floor as where the door is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to go to the door, I guess.
You
Actually, let me go
scampered.
to the shiny first. Okay, I know Sarah told me go to door, but I see shiny. I go to that first.
So you scamper through the window, and you kind of like scamper down on the wall, across the floor. You get to the pile of rotted cloth and bones, and you kind of like dig around a little bit as you give me an investigation check. As you're digging around, you find that the reflective material belongs to there seems to be a strange. Oh no! I actually need to get that description. There are 2 empty potion bottles curled underneath the skeleton, and there is a 3rd potion, and there is a dense purple liquid with an ovoid, like an oval-shaped cloud of pink floating inside of the dense purple liquid.
Pretty.
There also seems to be some sort of scroll on the body, quote-unquote body, the skeletons, and skeleton bits and cloth bits.
Okay.
Beard.
E?
Not that's important right now, but like, would Savra have been able to identify the ring that she found during one of the long rests?
Yes. Which ring is it?
The one that she found on the corpse of the guy.
Oh,
that
that's
was
right.
in
You discovered it was a ring of free action.
Ooh! Hella! Honestly, who does a free action benefit most? A rogue or
No,
go-to?
ring of free action is not an actual. It is a misleading name. Ring of free action. While you wear requires attunement. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Oh shit, that's still really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should go to our barbarian, honestly.
Oh.
Because if our big boy can't get paralyzed,
That's good.
yeah,
it's
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with the movement thing, like, because he's melee and a bunch of my spells are floor things, making him not be able to reach it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I give this ring of free action to Marks.
All right, Marks. If you have attunement slots available still, you are allowed to attune to up to your proficiency modifier in items.
How do I check my attunement slots?
Their attunement slots is a made-up term. It's not really an actual in-game mechanic. In the normal D&D universe, you can only attune to any 3 items in the game. That's it. Just 3. In my campaigns, you can attune to as many items that require attunement up to your proficiency modifier. And at level 20, that number goes up to 10. So whatever items... you have a ring of protection, I want to say.
Let's see, there is ring of protection, yes.
Yep, so that requires attunement.
Let's see. There's Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, let's see. Here's what I have. There's Brave, the Bitopian Medallion of Tracker, Barbarian's Cap of Alarms, Favored Tiara of Nature. Wait a minute. I think that's not a. I don't think Marx has it anymore. No, wait. No, he does. Oh, I have not. I just haven't been using that shit. Okay. He does. Belt of Stone Giant Strength, Bracers of Defense.
Belt of Stone Giant Strength, I think you don't need.
No, I do have the Belt of Stone Giant Strength.
No, I don't think you can use it, is what I mean, because I'm pretty sure your strength is higher. Oh, no, your strength is 23. Your strength is 23.
Yeah,
the Stone Giant Strength. So that's 2. That's so that you got the.
Because it was already 20 as is.
Yeah.
So that's one. Yeah.
So Stone Giant Strength, Ring of Protection.
Okay. Bracers of Defense.
3.
And then Ring of Protection. So yeah, Brave by Tokyo Medallion.
You can use it. You can attune to it after when you level up, because then our proficiency bonus will be 5, and you can have a 5th one.
What's his 4th one? I got Bracers of Defense.
Hold on. Brave, Brave.
Brave doesn't count. Brave doesn't count.
What, does the Fire Sword account? Or
the Fire Sword was not an attunement item.
Okay.
Wait. Flame Brand might actually be an attunement. Hold on.
Okay. So, Medallion of the Tracker, Cap of Alarms.
Doesn't.
Favored Tiara.
Doesn't.
Belt of Stone Giant Strength.
Does.
Bracers of Defense.
Does.
And Ring of Protection.
Does, and so does Flame Tongue Weapon.
Okay, so when I do level up, I can attune the ring to mark the person. So, I'll just have to make a mental note not to use it just yet.
Yep, you'll have that next level.
Okay,
Alright,
cool.
now that has been decided.
Could I have the... Oh wait, I see the ring.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah, there's a scroll, 2 empty potion bottles, and a potion with a thick, cloudy purple liquid with a cloud of pink in the center of it.
Can I read the scroll? Like, I know I'm a rat, but can I...
It is
you still
bound.
have your mental faculties.
Yeah, you still have your mental faculties.
I just mean, like, with the size, can I, like, kind of roll
Unfortunately,
it out,
with your size, you cannot actually unbind the scroll. It is, like, clasped shut with either wax or a band. You can't quite tell. It's just kind of, like, in the detritus.
Okay. Since I don't see any sign of life, I'll get out of my rat form and go to the door.
Okie dokie. You're no longer a rat. This room is empty, as I stated earlier, and you walk over to the door.
Is there anything that... Because you said it was magical, so I assume nothing will open it? Like, just, like, pushing the door open or unlocking it?
You don't know?
Give it a try.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since pushing didn't help, I want to see if I can... Is there, like, a lock?
The door is featureless on this side.
I want to try and push it anyway.
It doesn't budge.
To be sure. Okay. I want to check the scroll then.
You walk on back over to the corpse, kind of rifle around in its bits of bone and rotten cloth. You pull out this scroll, and it's fairly aged. It's very aged.
I wanna...
Yeah, you unfurl it, and it is written in common. And it says, "Be safe on your journey. I'm leaving you the fortress. use it to sleep and protect yourself. Don't forget, Mimsy. And then there is a signature, and you can't quite read the signature.
I roll it back up and walk to the door, and I say, Mimsy.
Everyone on the outside, you suddenly hear a very loud, audible click as the door swings open, and Ziara is kind of standing there with a big grin on her face and a rolled-up scroll in her hand as she's just looking at you with a smile on her face.
I'm just like, I open my arms, like, welcome.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
How'd you get it open?
I'm really strong.
And Mark smiles at that comment and just like, and just claps his hand.
I hold up my fist like I'm about to fist bump Mark's. Right.
He's being genuine, despite the fact that it might seem like he's being condescending.
I know. I want him to fist bump me.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's fist bumps. Then gently.
Ba-la-la-la-la-la.
I'm stronger than you, Marks.
You know, that actually makes Mark's blush a bit.
Strong ladies are hot.
Yeah, well, you know, you grow up in a village with nothing but women stronger than him. Yeah, it's gonna make him sweat.
Plus she's a cat, so it's like a double win.
Yeah, it's a double whammy. He not only does he have a thing for tabaxi, well, strong ladies, but tabaxi ladies as well. So there you go, double entendre.
I turn around and like, there's a trapdoor in here. We should check it out. Oh, I have some potions, I guess. One potion.
Oh, okay. Where's the trapdoor?
I lead them to where it is. And the corpse.
You see the remnants of a body in the corner. Skeleton, kind of in shambles. You can tell that it's been rifled through. Molded clothing. And against the far wall is a ladder that leads to the ceiling, about 15 feet up. And there is a trapdoor on the ceiling.
I'm gonna climb.
Looking at the body.
Uh-huh.
What kind of creature? Like, it's a humanoid, yes, but can I discern anything else specific about it?
Medicine.
Sprite.
Panicked, I didn't know what to respond with. Seems appropriate.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Sweats.
Checking shit out, looking around. Taking a nap.
That's on the docket for today.
Mm-hmm. Give my bird girl big old boobs.
I wanna show Jinx, but I think she's still streaming. I don't want to bug her.
I think she's taking a nap, actually. So you walked up to the trapdoor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to it as close as I can.
You are able to get all the way up to the ceiling, like all the way up to the door.
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it open.
Push it.
Push it to the limit.
Push it to the limit. You push it open, and it opens up easily. Creaks a little bit. You notice the whole door is made out of metal, just like the rest of the entire the entire building. And you, as you open up, the trapdoor opens towards the wall, and it kind of like leans against the wall as you open it. And as you're standing there looking around, give me a perception check.
From Susie only?
Yes, because she's at the top of the ladder.
Okay. Let's see here.
Excuse me.
Lord D. All right, we're just gonna click on things with Roll20 for a while.
Dice rebel.
The dice are like not having it today.
Only one of mine seems interested in cooperating with me.
Let's see here. In this room, it is fairly empty. You notice that the two furthest corners from you are more shadowy and dark than they should be. And there is a ladder on the far end of the room that leads to another trapdoor. This room is also 15 feet tall. Or, excuse me, yes. Wait. Somewhere between 10 and 15 feet tall, just like the room before you. Or below you.
Can I... So, like, one of the corners is unnaturally dark?
Two of the corners are unnaturally dark, the ones furthest from you. Like, the dim light that's in here, that's filtering in from outside, is unnaturally darker in those two corners.
Anything on the ceiling?
The ceiling is bare.
I'm gonna climb up some more, like into this room.
Alright, you ascend the ladder and you are now standing in the room.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay. It's an empty room.
Oh, it's empty room?
Yeah, there's nothing in here, just like the previous floor, minus the skeleton.
All right, well, and I go back down, just while saying this. There's nothing up here. There's nothing in here. This poor whomever probably got stuck in here.
Does the scroll say a name? I forgot. Did the scroll start like with a name?
What was your question?
The scroll I found, did it start with a name?
No. And it doesn't state a name aside from the signature that you can't read.
Okay.
I guess we should just press on, or actually, how long have we been traveling today?
Probably about 4 or 5 hours after this point.
I mean, if we wanted, we could rest in here and just safely stay here in preparation for tomorrow, or we could just, move on and continue on for the remainder of the day.
It might be kind of nice to sleep indoors. Actually, since Meeps could not figure out anything about the skeleton, she wants to go talk to Ruben about it.
Okay.
Basically, she just wants to go up to Ruben and ask him if he'll take a look at the skeleton, because it kind of bugs her that there's just one skeleton in this big old place.
Yeah, I can do that. So I'll go and examine the skeleton and see if I can figure out if there's any
like what it
damage to the bone that can give me an idea of how it died, or just like, is it a human skeleton or is it something that I can't recognize?
Okay, go ahead and give me a medicine check. Sorry, my mind is starting to get really foggy. I think I really need a nap. An 18. It's kind of hard to tell. There's not much left of it. The bones have been kind of strewn about from multiple people, kind of like messing with it. You do notice that there is a potion bottle, though, and 2 empty potion bottles, like clutched in its like center core area. You can tell that it's a humanoid. Can't tell which race. It stands taller than you do, at least, like the legs. There seem to be bite marks or scratch marks.
Wasn't me.
On the forearms, the upper arms, and the face. Or the skull.
Can I discern anything about the potion vials?
They're empty. They have no liquid or anything inside them. They are even uncorked. And the last one is a potion bottle that has like a real thick purplish liquid. And in the middle of that liquid, being able to be seen through the purple liquid is a like pink cloud.
Then I guess I want to investigate that one a bit more, see if I can, because I have alchemist supplies. I guess I could like maybe just take some samples of it and try to figure out what it's made out of, and from there figure out what it might be. I don't know if I can do that. Just an idea.
So you're trying to like consult with the party, you said?
No, I have alchemist supplies.
Oh,
try to take some samples and figure out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Try to figure out what the potion.
Give me an intelligence check with proficiency, because you are proficient. Oh wait, are you proficient in alchemist supplies? Let's see
yes.
Here.
Actually, I am proficient, but do I have the alchemist supplies? Actually,
you are not proficient in alchemist supplies. Just thieves' tools. Well, no, proficient. Okay,
I have.
Yeah. Oh, it's because it's wisdom.
Actually...
It's because it's wisdom. That's why. Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Change that to change that to query for me. The attribute. Because it might be wisdom, it might be intelligence, it might be something else depending on the situation. But at this situation, go ahead and give me the roll using intelligence.
But I'm trying to double check. I don't know. I have a poisoner's kit, but I don't know if I have an alchemist kit in my inventory.
They're like 25 gold or something. Like I feel like Ruben would have one, just being like a doctor. It's like alchemy and medicine go hand to hand. Yeah,
I have one.
Meeps offers up her alchemist kit. Teamwork. And then Ziara, you're trying to help.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know what kind of potion it is, but I have a herbalism kit. I don't know if it would help.
Oh no, that wouldn't help. Are you proficient in alchemist supplies, Ziara?
I'm proficient in herbalism kit.
Okay, if you were proficient in alchemist supplies, I would allow you to help him in the check and give him advantage. But
that's what I meant, though. Like, if it's a
you'd have to know what you're talking about. Otherwise, you're just like, oh, you should do this thing. Have you tried drawing the rest of the body? Without being proficient in alchemist supplies, that's kind of what it is.
Try pouring these two together. See if it explodes.
That's bleach and chlorine. I'm not going to do that. Oh, yeah, you should. What does it do? You don't know. So yes, give me alchemist supplies with intelligence. Oh!
Nice.
Nat 20. That's a good one. After just a few minutes of like testing it out and like messing with it, you're very confident that this is a potion of wait. Holy shit, phone. What are you doing? Be quiet.
Phone of detect phone.
Phone of detect phone, apparently. It is a potion of mind reading.
Okay. Then I'll relay that to the party, and I'll put that in my inventory.
Okie Potion of mind reading attained.
Neat.
And I'll relay that, like, the skeleton had bite marks on her arms, like faint traces of that, but besides that, I can't really discern too much about it.
Can't figure out, like, what race?
I can tell that it's humanoid.
It's humanoid, unfortunately, with just bones.
It doesn't have a tail.
It doesn't have a tail.
I tell the group that, and I feel super smart. And I put my hand on Meep's shoulder. Oh, and on Savra's shoulder, I guess.
I mean, Savra's tail is all tendons and muscles.
I take my hand off Savra and go back to.
Wait, shit. Would their tails just be that, or would they actually have bones?
Yeah, they have bones. Tails have bones.
Yeah, tails have bones.
Hey, this is a fantasy setting that doesn't have to.
All tails have bones.
Generally speaking, tails have bones.
The core of a tail has a bone.
No,
sometimes.
Tails don't.
Well, see, my Ron doesn't have bones in her tails. Clearly,
Ron definitely has bones in her tails.
No. How did she braid them otherwise?
Who knows?
Magic. Anyway.
I just assumed it was like a rat's tail, at least, and they have bones. They're just really squishy, floppy, I suppose.
Squishy, floppy.
Yeah.
Squishy, floppy.
No, they have bones in there. I looked up a skeleton. They definitely have a full tail of bones. Guess they're just really tiny.
Okay. But yeah, you discover that the potion is a potion of mind reading.
And I'll save that for whenever the opportunity arises.
To read somebody's mind. Please don't read my mind, Ruben.
Oh, I won't.
Meeps is joking when she says this.
I still have a potion from way back that I haven't used yet.
We have a potion of invisibility.
I have a filter of love.
Oh yeah,
right,
we've
you
still
never
had
used that.
forever ago.
Yeah.
We can use it in a demon lord.
How will we get
Just
demon
throw
lord
it
to
at
click
the
something?
toe because it's so tiny.
I would assume that the person has to drink it.
We wait for him to roar at us and we chuck it in his mouth.
Yeah. We offered it a cup of tea.
I don't know what I
Say,
think of this idea.
Great Demon Lord, you're so powerful. We bring you an offering of a delicious wine. It's actually just.
I'm not. Hold on a second. I'm actually just going to ask something. I'm going to ask Beard something.
Yes.
In private.
Oh, okay.
It's a secret.
What you guys talking about?
Oh.
Oh, it was Vixara.
Oh, never mind. It was Vixara leaving. I thought I was one of you guys. I'm like...
Actually, I should put that in
No. No one would know if they are or not.
Not even just like with like.
You have no idea.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, that sounds like a great idea.
Ruben's gonna be like, it does not.
I'm just gonna look at Ruben and just feel like I just
Ruben,
want to humor them a little bit.
She thinks is great. Clearly, she's right.
I think there are better ideas, though.
What? Second ago, you said it was the greatest idea you've ever heard.
I did not use those
no.
words specifically.
Those words, didn't you, Meeps? Meeps?
Huh? What?
Just say
Say again?
say yes.
Ruben shakes his head.
I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you correctly. Can you say that again?
Savra said that we had the best idea
Yeah, I
in
know.
the world.
Meeps is being cheeky.
Marks.
Mark's just like pats her head and just like pulls her to his chest.
Okay, well, are we staying here for the night?
Yeah. Should be
All right, we'll have a peaceful evening inside this strange, empty, magical tower.
Apparently
It's
it's good.
underground. Huh?
Apparently it's good for sleeping.
Yes, you are correct, so long as it doesn't turn out to be a mimic and eat us.
Is the door still open, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say the word that was in the...
Mimsy.
Yeah, I said mimsy to the door.
The door closes.
I just
love
look
that
at I look at Ziara and like, Mimsy?
Shh. Does the door
The door
open again?
opens.
And I repeat, looking at her, Mimsy.
The door closes.
Okay, sure. That's sure. Okay.
I wonder what's the story of this place.
Well, considering that Ziara seems to know how to open and close the door, maybe she knows.
Yeah, what else did you find in here, Ziara?
I know, like, you guys... Like, I showed a scroll and I want to read it to them.
Uh-huh.
Without saying the password, because I don't want to open the door again.
You say you repeat it.
Door opens.
No, I said without saying the password.
Okay.
Mhm.
Huh. Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
I just want to see if I could try and make out what the signature might have been.
Go ahead and give me a fuck, what would that be? Insight roll.
Insight. That's a thing she's proficient in. And I swear to God, roll 20. Don't be that guy. Okay, that's fine. I finally rolled above a fucking 10 today.
Alright. You can tell it's someone's name. You cannot read what it says, though. Someone just has really shitty handwriting and signed their name. You're pretty sure it starts with a D, though.
Pretty sure the name starts with a D. And that's about it, and I hand it back to Ziara.
I know someone's name starts with a D. Oh wait. I look at Samara because I forgot that like this person's name starts with a D.
Who?
I
Oh. Yeah. That person name does start with a D. She just sits down and leans against the wall. Guys, do you think we can actually do this?
Oh, we're getting right into the heavy shit, huh?
No, but we should try.
I like your enthusiasm, Marks.
I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't know what the alternative is.
I mean,
go on.
I mean, you know, if we don't do anything, then we're all gonna die. So if we do something, there's a chance that this could all be avoided.
It's true.
I mean, it's not gonna lie, it's scary. It's terrifying.
That's putting it lightly.
If things go very wrong and we were to not do anything, then there would be a lot of people that would suffer. And if there's anything I can do to help, then I'm willing to try.
Dan.
It's just a lot to take in.
Yeah. That's for sure. It's just terrifying, you know?
Oh, it's incredibly. It's scary to fathom. But, I think the alternative is even scarier.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you want to wait for that rock to fall on your head, or do you want to at least be ready to brace yourself and possibly catch that rock? And that is like I had to think of a metaphor that would be so simplistic for Marx to say, because I could have been a little bit more poetic with it, but I'm like, Marx isn't that literate to where he could think of something a little bit more, sophisticated.
Yeah, but his point got across, and
yeah,
he's a good boy. That Marx.
He tries.
Not very strong, like me.
No one's strong like you, Ziara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll punch those demons.
From something you mentioned earlier, I really can't wait for us to help your parents. I would love to meet your mom.
You met her. Oh, you met. Oh, I met her mom.
I meant yes.
Tired sigh.
Tired sigh. Holy moly.
Everyone's gonna ask, so what do you guys, once all this is done, what are you guys gonna do?
Find my parent.
I guess I can help you guys as much as I can before I go home.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Undecided.
Undecided, yeah.
Ask again later.
Because part of what I do is up to song also. I mean...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a choice that the two of you will have to make together.
Yeah.
Like, for a second, I was like, ugh, marriage.
Do we still have that, kind of weird, creepy feeling while we're inside this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
probably the mold.
Probably the mold.
Do we want to stay in here, or do we want to?
Actually, do feel at peace inside of here.
Yeah, just if we can just have one night of peace in between all this chaos that's happening, I think that would do us good.
Yeah. I need to see something real quick.
Once you see that, I think it'll be a good time to stop for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Dilla! Thank you for bringing your mouse.
She wants you to play.
Jaffa.
Yeah, I just heard a squeaky sound.
Jaffa says, after careful examination of the skeleton, I have determined they have died because they lacked important things such as internal organs, veins, blood, nerves, muscles, and of course, skin. And then I said, the skin did it. Fuzz says, somewhere out there is a murderous sack of organs roaming free. And then Jaffa's just like, it had the most plausible motive of being tired of keeping everything in.
Oh my god. Honestly, like, just a skin sack of organs is terrifying.
Slurping around. Ugh.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't like it.
Like, someone told me I had a skeleton inside of me, and I...
Skeleton Man!
You're gonna tear
Skeleton Man is watching our stream. I fucking love that song, Luxby.
It's a good song.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
Oh, thank you. Ow.
Sounds like Della.
She asking you to throw stuff?
Yeah, she ran up to me.
Susie, you still checking on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
There is something that Savra is going to do.
Okay.
And she's going to take the little stone that Song had put another message into.
Another sending. Yep.
And
well, she gave you however many she could, which I think is 3.
Oh, okay. Well, Savra's using one of them to send her this message on Roll20.
Is she telling Song that I'm like Ziara's really nice? We should be besties. Hang out. Do tabaxi stuff. Hello?
Savra.
Marks can read the situation. He picks up Ziara and just like puts her over her shoulder and just like kind of like gives like that little okay symbol to Savra and just walks away.
And then you gave me the okay symbol, and I was gonna be like, I can't believe Song and I will be friends.
Yep. Real good friends.
It's what she hears like Marks hears Ziara say that. It's like, yep, total besties.
Yay! I have never had a tabaxi friend. Oh wait, that's not true. Since Jinx joined the other group.
But Ziara
has been changed.
Ziara hasn't met Tally yet.
Crossover.
Or did she?
We joked that they were like friends, but I don't think. Probably not.
Gonna have
they would be if they met.
Yeah, well, if those two met, they'd be friends. That's how I kind of imagine the whole like thing with Song right now.
put it so far away that I'm
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
She's like, you're gonna get it from me, right?
4, 5. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I had to count out the words too. Oh. Good wifey. Sorry, just smiles from the return message.
I love it.
Alright, I think that's good for tonight then.
Yeah.
Stretch, oh fuck. Which is good. Because that's the perfect stopping point for the material I have prepared.
We got through a lot today.
You got through a lot today. You did.
How much experience do we get?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I sure hope it's at least 5,000.
Why 5,000?
What level are we?
We're level 12.
You should
we
be
need
at
120,000.
Yeah, you should be at 110.5k.
Yeah. So if it's 9.5k, then sweet. If not, then okay.
You got. Let's see how much. Let's see here.
Oh God, my pen.
We didn't get 8. We got 2 eggs. Technically gave 1 away. Helped.
I wonder what they would taste like if we made an omelet.
Not gonna lie,
We had this discussion already.
Well, I know we had this discussion, but just for the record, Marks is curious too.
Meeps absolutely.
Of course, you two would be curious.
Attempted as a child to make an omelet out of bug eggs, and let me tell you, it did not turn out very well.
Sabra just looks at all of you and goes, and just like with a face. Also, what was the stream's favorite part?
You got 6,500 experience.
Damn it!
So
close.
So yeah, what was everyone here's favorite part in the stream? How much experience is an egg worth? Egg is worth egg.
Eggs.
So let's see. We have a total.
We should be at 117,000
plus egg.
Plus egg.
117,000 plus egg experience.
117 egg.
So not next game, but the game after will level up possibly.
Possibly. Depends on if we all die.
That's always
will never die.
Good news, we're not dying. We are going to.
I have to say, I think my favorite part was probably the whole social interaction of being like, it's like, oh, hello, strangers, please shut the fuck up while we're doing this very delicate and quiet egg retrieval stuff.
Even though they were also being extremely quiet.
I know. I just... Look, Saro was, like, just panicked a little bit.
That's her constant state.
Yeah!
At this point.
Yeah!
It's just a constant mood now for Sabra.
I mean, she's always kind of had a nervous demeanor. Now she's just got a panic demeanor.
So Ruben is always done. Savra's always panic. Ziara's hungry.
I'm hungry.
I'm glad you went with that. I was gonna be like, Ziara is always
hungry.
What were you gonna say, Susie?
Nothing.
No, Ziara is always what?
I said nothing.
What did you
you literally, like, it broke up for me. I literally didn't hear you, but I want to hear it.
Good. We're keeping it that way.
Okay.
It's always good? Yes.
Yes, Ziara is good. Ruben's done, Savra's tired and scared, and Ziara is good.
Okay.
What about...
So what's Meeps?
Meeps is small.
You know what?
That's a mood.
And Marks is beefy.
Marks is yes.
Yes. What What did the chat like?
The chat liked the family reunion.
Yeah, that was really touching, even though it was like drow. Yeah. Well, I mean, like they were nice. They were nice. They definitely made a good impression on Savra. I feel like now she is no longer completely racist.
Now she's not, okay, all drow just need to die on sight. Now she's like, oh, I guess I need to see if a drow wants to kill me first. Then they get to die on sight.
Yes.
I mean, when you have a traumatic experience, like something like that, it's just like, okay.
Well, yeah, and then every experience we had with drow, minus the ones in Mental Darith, have all been negative experience.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no.
Sareth was helping. Yeah.
Sareth was an okay guy, and I was saying up until this point, like up until Mental Darith, we were only ever encountering drow that wanted to capture or kill us,
or even sometimes
capture, revive if they think it's actually fucking their time. Capture, kill.
So, are we pretty much done with...
Yeah, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stream and the recording, so thanks for coming, everyone. It was great. Again, no game next week. One of our players is gonna be out of town, so next game is gonna be on the 6th. The first Saturday of April. It's the 6th of April.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
No
problem. Don't worry.
I want to go to Anaheim. I want to go see my girlfriend. I want to go to a convention.
Oh, how dare you?
Don't worry about it, Farrell. You'll catch the VOD when I eventually upload it, when I actually have time to put up the VODs. I'm sorry. Very, very, very sorry. I'm really, 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 really far behind. I just don't have... time is hard. They will get up eventually. They will. I promise. I just don't know when. But yes, thank you for coming. You all have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Okay,
bye, everybody.
Bye.